Hi, it's Rich at Marvelous Ministries. A continuation of a video uploaded last night. This one is going to be titled Sons and Daughters of Eve, What Have You Done? Just like in the garden when Adam and Eve sinned and God returned and they hid. They covered up because they knew they did wrong. When you get to that point, it's too late. You can't undo what you've done. Just like Moses killed a man and covered it up. Didn't fix it. Didn't change it. David, apart from God, covered it up. Look at the results. And when we cover it up, maybe we become like Saul and cover up our eyes and hide from the truth. We don't see clearly anymore. We're blinded by our sin. We're blinded by the actions that have calloused and hardened our heart, made us less sensitive to the truth and realities of the sin and the evil that we do, the knowledge of good and evil, the knowledge to know what's good and what's right and what we should do, but we choose to do evil. We can do many good things. We could do many evil things. And we could do many evil things and call them good. And God will open our eyes one day if we seek Him. How do we respond when we do evil things? When we do things apart from God? And we can do things that God instructs us to do. But if our heart is far from God, like Jonah, reluctantly delivers part of God's message to the Ninevites, and then goes and sits on a hill and waits for a Sodom and Gomorrah kind of show. Okay, God, destroy them. I did my part. Now do what I want. I want to watch the show. I want you to destroy those people that I hate, that I've judged. Thought he had a good seat, and then his shade was taken from him. And he complained about that too. All these actions that I've described, even my own, reveal to us, if we pay attention, the brokenness of our heart, the hardness, how far apart we are from God and His love and grace and mercy. Even as Christians, we can do this, to willfully sin and then cover it up with the blood of Christ. Everything's good. What if we would actually do it with God? Say, God, take the scales off my eyes. Let me see what I've really done. I think I'm good because I've taken the blood of Christ and used it to cover my sin. And God would say, well, really, look at all the broken, shattered lives behind you. Look at all the people that I love that you didn't show love to. Look at all the people that you've hurt and wounded and damaged. And the disease of sin, evil, you've spread. I came that you may have life, and life abundantly, so that you may pour out my loving, healing Spirit, my living water to those that hunger and thirst for righteousness, those that need oil poured on their wounds, so that they'd be healed. How many of us do things and say, look what I've done? And we'll go to everybody on earth, our friends, our family, people we want to look up to us, or people that we want to be proud of us. But if we'd go to God and say, God, look what I've done. Isn't this great? I can see it in society today. Look what I've done. I've helped all this certain group of people. I've helped this group and that group and that group. Right. But look around you. Take the blinders off your eyes. Remove the scales. You've sacrificed tens of millions of people, destroyed their lives. Now we have shortages of food and heating fuel and so much more because we're doing an agenda instead of loving people. You're saving something that even God has no intention of saving. He came to save the people, not the planet. When we don't work together, when we don't work with God and do His purpose and do it His way, we do more damage than the good we think we do. Amen.